No surprise, but enlisted personnel don't make a lot of money. But I'm going to share with you a story about a private who beat the odds and eventually became a millionaire. Just like any good underdog story, this starts with somebody who started off from a less than privileged place, being enlisted, and eventually increased their overall net worth to well over $1 million. This junior enlisted person's career in the military was thoroughly unimpressive. Enlisting at age 18, didn't even make E4 specialist until about 3 years in, and ended up leaving the service after that. They had a total contribution to their C fund about $20,000 because they had heard that sticking about 15% of your total pay into something was a good idea. Leaving the service and without a specific place to contribute, our former enlisted person just stuck $100 into a Roth IRA, just invested in a total market index fund, $100 a month, $1,200 a year until age 60. And that was it. As far as the big windfall, well, I've already told you. Doing only that amount, which is not very much, by itself is enough to retire with a seven-figure net worth. Even though their pay was not very high and only 15% of it was ultimately contributed, it did still lend to a $20,000 initial start point just within the first 4 years of being in the military. That start point, adding only $100 a month for the rest of this individual's working career, $1,200 a year, was enough to net over $1.2 million by retirement age. We joke that being in the military is like learning how to be a professional homeless person, but the simple fact is, even with a very modest income and a very low contribution rate, a little bit of money contributed at every paycheck during anyone's working career is enough to end up with at least $1 million net worth, and likely more because you could contribute more than this. I know it's not sexy or fancy, but it works.